Okay, hello everyone. I will show you now how to create a branch and how we can use this branch. So first of all, this is my GitHub. So in here, I'm going to create a new repository. I'm assuming that you already did this one, NHS. This is my repository. So it's public, create repository. So now this is my URL, and I will be integrating this with my IntelliJ. So I created one of the project. So we have one main folder under SRC, and I have one test folder. I'm going to move these resources under this one. Drag and drop, just delete. So we have two folders, but I will not do anything now for that. So I have POM example file. I put my dependencies under here. But this project is not now integrated with Git. Okay, I can go to VCS in here. So enable in VCS, I can say enable version controller integration, click OK. So now it is integrated. So I can see that main, but it is actually opened the Git for my project in here. Definitely it is not connected the remote repository which I created, right? It's not connected. We copy it from here. I will go to one more time here, go to Git, and you can see that manage remotes. So now we created in Git in our local, but I need to also manage with my remote repository. I can say plus button, click that and click OK, click OK. So now it is integrated with my remote repository, but still, as you see, since this is red and nothing, I can maybe create one test class, right? So my test class is asking from here, do you want to add the following file to the Git? And if you add it, so you will be able to basically push your remote repository. So otherwise, as you see, it is red. Whatever it is red, it means that it is in your local and it's not added to the Git yet, okay? It is not added to the Git. It's not even added to your Git, local Git as well. It's just only inside your project, but it's not added to the Git local and also remote repository. I can say this one, now it is here, and it is possible that I will be able to push this one. And let's actually add everything. I can right click on top of this, the project name. So we can go to Git. I can say add. Now, when I say this one, and as you see, since I click on top of the project, Git and add, everything under this project now is added to my Git. So after that, I will be pushing this project into the remote repository. So maybe let's create like simple main method for myself. Now system out println test. I have one line of code. This is my main branch, right? So I have one main branch, right? And then I can say from here, commit and push. Maybe first of all, I can commit from here. And after I commit, you can see test file, you can see POM XML file. So in here, I can say this is first commit for the projects. So then let's say commit and push. So this is all the files we have. I'm saying that push. Now it says that login to the GitHub, login to the GitHub to continue. I can log in. It will log in. Let's use a token. I can say generate token. So it will ask you to log into the page. So you just need to enter your password. And once you enter your password, you can see IntelliJ GitHub integration, all these tokens. I can say generate token. So node has already been taken. This is, I just need to NHS project. Generate token. So this is my token. I'm just copying this one, going back to the project, pass through this token, click login. So then I will be able to log into the system, right? So once we generate the token. So it says that push to main to new branch and origin margin. So I have now everything pushed in my project. I can close this one. I can see that nothing is green or something else. If you make any other changes, so now as you see, this is turned to the blue. And so it means that you have some changes. but you didn't commit and you didn't push them yet. So after that, guys, what I'm gonna do, let's close the token page. And so let's refresh the page. This is the project, right? We created in my remote repository in GitHub. If I refresh this one, I should be able to see my codes that I push from my local to the remote repository. This is one thing. The second thing, guys, I ask from you to create a branch, right? Let's say there are two ways to create a branch. You can either create a branch from here. And so your branch name should be the name of the user story, NA1 for me. NA1 is my branch name. I'm gonna create a branch. So this is active branches we have. This is my main branch I have. So when we go to project, where can I see my branches? So it's supposed to be in here, main, right? Let's click, but I have only one main, which is local, but I don't see my branches, which I created in my remote repository. Okay, it's in remote, it's not in my local now. So that's why in this point, guys, we can go to Git on top, right? I can say fetch. So when I say fetch, it will be fetching everything from the remote repository. Now, if we go back to here, I can click one more time, maybe. I will be able to see my remote branches in here. Look at, this is my main branch in remote. This is my branch, which I created from my main branch, right? So this is related with user story. Now I want you to click on top of this remote branch, click checkout. So now make sure that your name is changed from here, NA-1. So it means that I can do some system out println, right? This is updates from so whatever, like all the feature files, whatever you are going to be creating now with new branch. Okay, with new branch, I can see my updates. This code that we made the changes, it is not committed, it's not pushed. So that's why I will not be able to see anything. When I go to this NA, I am not able to see anything. They did all the changes. Let's say if I go inside the test, so it is previous one. Because when I create this branch, I created from the main branch. So now the second part, guys, I made the changes. Let's commit and push my changes from my local to the remote repository. So I'm gonna say git one more time, commit. When you say git commit, you will see this button, and then we need to provide the messages from this commit. I can say is changes made with NA1 branch. Okay, so you can see that my branch is in here. I can say commit and push. So I can say push one more time with my changes. So now my changes is inside the branch that we created. Let's refresh the page, right? This is NA, which is my branch, which I created. I can see my changes under my branch. But if I switch back to the main branch, main one, I will not be able to see. This is the place. So you have a two branch. One of them is master main branch. The second one is your branch that you created. So you're supposed to, okay, in this case, you're supposed to create a pull request to be able to merge the changes from your branch with the main one. Because I do not have changes which is made with the NA1 branch. Let's do pull request. And then you can see that like it's already seeing the branches that you created. Compare and pull request, right? Compare and pull request. So where I am creating this pull request from my branch to the main branch, right? New branch to the main one. So I'm creating a pull request. And so you can also assign the reviewers, right? There is no one actually under this project we are working together. That's why we are not able to see anyone else. But if you add collaborator for your project, so you will be able to see your team members in here. So you can choose their names, whatever username in this. My username is mtulanus now for this one. So you will be able to see your friend's username for collaborators, but you need to add first of all collaborators. Now I can just click, but after make sure that you selected the correct one, correct branches. You can just click this create pull request. It's very simple. As you see, I didn't use any command line, anything else, and I'm doing everything from here. So since there is no reviewer, normally this process is supposed to be done with the reviewer. Since there is no reviewer, I can do by myself. I'm just clicking merge the pull request, and I can click so to merge it. If you want to write the command and anything, so you can do that in here. So now let's go back to the codes. This time I'm under the main, and there is also one merge. Let's go inside the SRC, go to test, and now I can see even under the main branch, I can see all the changes. So did you understand the guys' logics? Let's say 10 people are working on this project. There is a one, which is we do not want to break the code, which is main branch. And also everyone is creating the other branches. So now everyone, 10 people is merging with the main branch. Everyone is like the kind of the main places. Everyone is going to that places. It's kind of the houses. Everyone in our house goes to the home at the end of the day, correct? And everyone collects at the dinner table. So it's the same in here. Everyone putting their code into the master branch, main branch. This is what we are trying to do. You can also do that one in here. Later on, guys, if you want to create one more branch, you need to follow the same thing. Go to branches. So in here, you can create a new branch, or I can show you from here how we can create the branches as well. Let's say now I want to create a new branch in my IntelliJ directly. Let's say this is for NA2. Check out branch, write existing new branch name. I'm gonna click the create. So you can see that my new branch is created, NA2. But let's refresh to my remote repository. I can see only the one, right? Because I didn't push my changes into this remote branch. So let's add one more. System.println. This is updates on the NA2 branch, right? So you can see that every time when I made the changes, it is turned to the blue. Okay, since it is a little bit small, maybe you will not be able to see. When you create new thing and test second, and then when you say add, so you will see that it's a green. Green means that which is something that you created now, it is not even exist in the remote repository. When you see the blue, it means that which is something you made a changes, but you didn't commit and push it, right? So this is also a second. And then I have in here one line of change for my second branch, okay? Second branch. So now I can say commit, okay? Let's put the message, commit and push. There's a one warning. It says that is never used. Yes, I didn't use it, it's fine. Commit and push anyway. So it's just saying that this message, now it is pushed. Let's go to my remote. Let's refresh the page. Let's see what I have. I have now my two branches, which is available. Inside my second branch, what I have inside test classes, I have the second test class, I have this one. I have also this line of code. Do I need to create a pull request from these two branches, NA1 and NA2? Do I need to create the pull request between these two branches? No, I should create the pull request, guys, with my main branch, not with the like sub branches that we created. That's why let's do one more time. Compare NA2 with the main branch. Make sure that you selected the correct branch from here to be able to merge your changes. You can just create a pull request, assign the reviewers if you want, checking availability. So it's after everything is correct, you can just click this and then click the merge it. Okay, so every changes is done. So you will be able to see your changes in under the main branch as well. If I go, I will be able to see that this is my message, right? Commit message. And then I can see that my changes is also in here. Okay, that's the reason we need to create the sub branches. We are not working under the main branch. That's why, guys, when you write the code, do not check out with main branch, master branch, and write the code under the master branch. Every code should go to the sub branches. Okay, every code should go to the sub branches, and then you need to create the pull request. This is one of the main mistakes that most of the time students is doing. They are doing some changes under the main branch. Okay, so make sure that you are working in your local. So other branches, sub branches. Thank you guys for listening. I hope it was helpful.